It began in the dead of winter, 1692. Two young girls, Betty Paris and Abigail Williams, suddenly started acting strangely. Convulsions, screaming, crawling under furniture, claiming they were being pinched, choked, and tormented by witches. But why did everyone believe them? Because Salem was already drowning in fear. The Puritans had faced brutal winters, famine, epidemics, and wars with native tribes. Every hardship was seen as punishment from God, or worse, a sign the devil was at work. Salem was a deeply religious society. Every misfortune had a spiritual cause. And in this atmosphere, accusation became salvation. The girls were questioned, pressured, and when they finally named names, they were rewarded. Suddenly, their pain had power, and they started accusing more. Then more girls joined in. More accusations followed. The town descended into chaos. People were accused for not going to church, for reading books, for having fits, for being too independent, or just being disliked. One slave woman, Tituba, was the first to confess. Under extreme pressure, she admitted to witchcraft. She claimed there was a whole network of witches. That gave the town permission to keep hunting. The courts accepted spectral evidence, visions, dreams, ghostly appearances. No hard proof was needed, just your word and someone else's fear. Judges asked, "Are you a witch?" Say yes, and you lived, but only if you named others. Say no, and you risked the gallows. Innocence became a death sentence. Over the next few months, over 200 people were accused. 20 were executed. 14 women, 6 men. One man, Giles Corey, was pressed to death with heavy stones. His last words? More weight. The Salem witch trials weren't driven by magic. They were driven by fear, envy, revenge, and a twisted sense of righteousness. People saw the trials as a way to get back at enemies, to gain land, to survive in a collapsing world. The most dangerous weapon wasn't fire, it was belief. Belief that evil was real, that witches walked among them, that pointing a finger could save your soul. This is how mass hysteria starts, when fear spreads faster than facts, when power rewards paranoia, and when the truth gets buried under screams. Salem is not just a story from the past, it's a mirror. Because if you make people afraid enough, they'll believe anything, and do anything, even kill.